Welcome back to Elden Ring.
Elden Ring, Elden Ring, Elden Ring.
Elden Ring-a-ling, ding-a-ling. Start the Christmas songs.
Ring a ding 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 ding. Ring a ding 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 ding.
Alright, so we're back here. One, because apparently where we were at, because the co-op wasn't triggered in that area, I couldn't co-op
Okay.
with people to farm souls. Only farmed like one level worth of souls. Put it in faith, so... If anyone's interested, that's the current stats.
Huh.
There is one other thing, too, that I noticed that we had missed while crawling through with the other character. And one
Yes.
thing we forgot about.
Oh.
Yep. Alright, over this way.
Okay.
Wait, am I
What
going
did
the
we
right way?
forget this time?
Yeah, I'm going the right way. I didn't even know these guys were here. I must have completely bypassed them with the other character.
So what did we forget this time?
This isn't the part we forgot. This is the part we missed.
Ah. Okay.
So, previously, we were, like, running up through here, and then we came up the side here and over this way, right? We never looked at
Yes.
this little section here at all. In fact,
Oh.
we never even looked over the edge when we were over that way.
What's over the edge?
I can tell you as soon as I can get down here. See the little glowing trail over there?
Yeah. Oh.
We got us a little hidden boy.
Ah.
And apparently, this is the boy that has... I don't know if it is anymore. I'm pretty sure it got nerfed from what I remember hearing. But this is the skill that this guy has, is one of the best ones. Or was.
In the game?
Yes.
Ooh.
Now, if I could hit him, that would help.
Would something that slashes in a horizontal motion be something that's better than a vertical motion?
I mean, I can swing sideways. Just a matter of timing it right.
Yeah.
Nope, that was early.
Would a longer weapon...
I don't know what's much longer than what we have.
Okay.
I mean, I guess maybe I could try an arrow, but I don't know that that's going to kill this in one shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
There it is.
There.
Hoarfrost Stomp.
How was that making footprints if it was just a ball?
It was also a beetle that was pushing it. It's the same as the scarabs. It was just a larger one. We were just on the side, opposite side of where that scarab was. So we couldn't really see it.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, when I swung at it with the other one, it was just from the side where I could see both ends of them. Alright, now the thing we forgot about.
This time.
Yeah.
So what is this thing we forgot about? Like 12?
Probably. Question's going to be whether or not we can deal with it.
Oh. Is it that powerful, or?
I don't think it's that powerful. It's just going to be trying to deal with the thing. Because it's very mobile. We forgot about the red dog down here.
Oh.
Also, I took him off my hotbar. I can summon an Engval.
Yay, ball.
So he will be very useful in being a distraction. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, now, I will say there is one other thing. In that, I forgot we have this!
Oh!
Too far away, though.
Oh.
We have lightning spears. I forgot we had them. Although the range is
So-
much shorter than I had initially thought.
So now that Red Doggo is aggroed,
Agroro.
um, so Engball will go.
Come on,
Huh.
Ingball.
He
go.
doesn't have that much of a boss health bar.
No, because he's not the boss anymore.
Oh. So, if we would have came at him earlier, would he have had a boss health bar?
We did try once. He did not have a boss health bar then.
Ah, okay.
He does not have, I think, the same health. I think he's slightly weaker. At least, health bar wise.
Okay, okay. But we did encounter a Red Doggo with a boss, right?
Yes, he was in the academy.
Ah, that's right. So, what makes some of them bosses and others
Oof.
normal enemies?
Solid question. I'm assuming it's trying to scale to what our appropriate level should be.
So the fact that
There we
this
go.
isn't a boss means
It only
We
gave us like
should-
1,400 souls, so it's definitely not on the level of any kind of boss.
okay. So it's like, you can handle this easily now.
Should be able to. I just think its stats aren't as much as the bosses.
Okay. So the boss may have had just like higher stats even though we're higher leveled, or
I think the boss had its stats set, right? And it just assumes at whatever level you're going to come at it. Whereas the one here, I'm going to assume is just weaker in general.
uh,
Kind of like, I think, when you were... maybe it's not quite the same because of just how far and completely linear, I should say, that Dark Souls 1 was. Hello, boys. Did we get the thing? We did get the thing over here. All right.
it
Yo,
still
Angal, what's going
half
on,
just
bro?
confuses me that there's aliens in this, like,
I think they're
semi-
more frogs.
oh,
Like a
So
weird
those aren't-
hybrid of frogs and humans.
so those aren't the Crystallians?
No, the Crystallians are crystals. These things aren't sprouting crystals anywhere. If they were,
Ah,
I'd definitely put that up for possibilities. But there's no crystal sprouting from these guys, so... Alright, was there anything along the side here? Because I can't remember. Come here, Doran. Let's just double check
Yeah.
the edge, because I forget if there's anything around here or not.
because I was just
Yeah, I was
editing.
going to say, I was peeking over the edge here, and down there is where I saw the lighted path lighting up, and I'm like, oh shit, there's a thing!
Yeah, because I was just editing the episode where those guys, I think they first showed up there, and we were commenting that they look like aliens.
Oh yeah, they definitely look like weird little grays.
But I
But they're
guess
like
once we
too fat.
found out more about them, we're like, oh yeah, these aren't aliens.
Yeah, I think they were like, I think they're part of the Albinarics, which is weird because they're frog-like, and yet the other ones we found are not. Like they're more humanoid, and I don't know what the difference there is.
Oh, I saw the most interesting thing today, and I'm just like, why? Do you eat cereal often?
As a kid, I used to a lot, not so much anymore. Occasionally, I'll get like the urge for cereal, and then I'll grab a box, like I did with the Count Chocula this year.
Like, what's your few favorite cereals?
Definitely Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the top one. Easy.
Okay, that bouncing off of that, did you see they have mini Cinnamon Toast Crunch now?
Why would I want that?
tiny pieces for whatever reason.
I don't understand why I would ever want that.
I don't understand why tiny pieces. Also available from General Mills, tiny tricks and tiny Reese's
Hey,
Puffs.
there it is.
Yes.
Hey, look, there's Bok.
Your seamster, Bok. He is always eager to see your return. Please, will you talk to him when you can? I'm
So
sure
do
he
we
would be
figure
much
out what
contented.
triggers her?
Well, I found out that this was the site of grace that we had missed. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
We found it, and I thought we had found it before. And this is actually the East Gate you were talking about, but it was not one that we had found at that point when we were looking it up.
Okay. Because I think this is one she will appear more frequently at.
Mm-hmm.
Bok the
I
seamster
think.
at your service, master. Ready to make adjustments to your garments.
What else did we need? We needed something else besides the gold needle and stuff, because I can't do anything with him right
Hold
now.
on. Let me
Going
just
so soon?
pull him up,
Please
because I
do be
know talking to her was
Part of it.
one of 3 parts.
I was talking to her, having the golden needle, and there was something else.
Buy 1 piece of legendary armor from Finger Leader Aina
Oh,
in the
that's
Round
why.
Table Hold.
Alright, so the next thing I want to do, quick. I want to check to see if this will activate the other 2 great runes that we have.
And just saying, there is one thing that you will want to have in your inventory before you continue.
Alright, so I can't activate. Can you tell me how to activate great runes? Because this is where we were for Godfried's, but do we have to find other areas for it in the other zones? For each one? Like, specifically... Key runes. Great Rune of the Unborn. Wait, can I equip that? Hold on. Because that one might be activated.
It allows the Great Rune of the Unborn allows players to get a perfect rebirth, which is how to respect. If you speak to Anala at the library, you can redistribute your points as long as you have a larval tier.
Okay, question then. Okay, so that one's already activated. I don't have to do anything like I did with Godfried. Did we get a Great Rune from Radon?
That is actually next on the list.
Yeah, how do I do that one? How do I unlock that?
Head to the Divine Tower of Caleb.
Okay, so it is a different zone, which I have no idea where that's at right now.
Okay. And you can go against this if you want, but this guide in storyline, there are 2 things to do. 1, you can have this. 1, you cannot have this, and that will change the ending of Bok's quest line.
Okay. We'll find out when we get there, and I'll ask then.
It may be too late then.
Okay. Well, we'll get the natural ending that we get. I'm not gonna search for anything specific here.
Okay.
Okay, so before we keep moving on into the madhouse that we were trying to get to before,
Yeah.
I want to get to the end of this thing and get it out of the way. And get to that mine or cave or whatever dungeon's at the end of this that the map seems to tell me exists. And if nothing else, I want to get that grace that would be there.
Yeah, but it's like... I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but what's the point of having, like, tiny Cinnamon Toast Crunch pieces?
Seems completely pointless to me. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Maybe for, like, children with tiny teeth?
I
That's
don't...
that's the most I can think of is that.
Yeah. But... Yeah, that's just, like, a weird marketing thing. I'm like, why General Mills?
Because it's cute. Golden seed.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I want it. Gimme. Yeah.
Yes. So now we can have an extra drink.
Maybe. I don't know how many we have.
Oh, so it's not a 1-for-1?
It's last I checked, it was going at 2 for 1.
Oh.
But I don't know if that's going to slowly increase or not.
Mm-mm.
Okay, where? I can't look at the map. Oh, are they still technically aggroed on me?
Those poison things?
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go. That should reset them. Alright, so we are Ravine Veiled Village. Alright, so we're in the zone where that marker was.
Hmm.
So what am I looking at here? Seek grass. Grass ahead.
Huh. Is this some kind of smokable grass
I don't know.
that somebody will want? And
Will
then you're
somebody-
like, drugs are bad. And then they're like, no, I want drugs so I could go on a trip and have an ending of some kind.
I was just telling you to get some herbs. Some herbas. That's what it was telling
Smokable
me.
herbs?
Hey, look, man. Alright, I don't know what we do with these in the crafting menu. Alright, I ain't gonna judge. Look, man,
Nor
I'm not
will
gonna judge
I.
Hirok. Like, look at the shit he's got to put up with.
Yeah, yeah. If he wants to take a smoke break, I'll be like, okay, fine. You do you, dude.
Okay, that's just gonna take me up somewhere. Let's check out the rest of the outs. I hear a tingle tinkle. I hear a tinkle tinkle. There it is.
You know, for once I will not be able to help you because I am not getting sound for some reason. And not that I care,
Ooh.
but...
Oh.
Oh, no.
Not cool.
Drink?
Would love to. I want to get out of range first, though, because they're getting way too close for my comfort.
Yo, so many bats.
Hey!
So many rats.
And they're dead.
Oh.
Alright, I saw Barbaric Yell was what we got. Oh, it's a... okay. By the way, that's right. I wanted to read both of those, actually. There it is. Let's see. Stamp, wild strike, lines, claw, quick, door, no. Right, there it is. Barbaric Roar! This type of war creates the armament the heavy affinity, and the following skill, Barbaric Roar. Let loose a bestial roar to rally the spirits and increase attack power. While active, strong attacks change to Savage Combo. This is what we had for, I think, the club before we put on the holy thing.
Is that like, Dragon Shout from, Elder Scrolls?
No. Not at all. Hoarfrost Stomp. Grants the cold affinity. Hoarfrost Stomp. Stomp hard to spread a trail of freezing mist on the ground. The mist applies the frost status effect. Because the frost status effect is probably way too broken. Or at least it was. I don't know what the nerfs have done to it since.
Maybe it might reduce the length the stump travels.
It could be. It could be reducing it. Or it could be reducing the amount of buildup.
Oh, okay.
Alright, and this just loops us back around. Anything hidden behind the rock here? Nope, doesn't really look like it. Alright.
So, since it is Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving tomorrow as of this recording,
Uh-huh.
I was going to make a pie, and my mom's like, no. Like, why do you want to make that? Nobody will like that.
Make it very
and I'm
dry.
like, no, that pie sounds delicious. So maybe next year I will make it without telling her, bring it to Thanksgiving, and then she will be forced to serve it.
Just do it now. Do it today.
I mean, I would need to go out and buy all the ingredients.
You telling me you haven't already?
No.
Could this be a dog? Butthole?
You like pumpkin pies, right?
I like pumpkin pies.
How do you feel about a recipe for a pumpkin pie that's over 360 years old?
Like the recipe itself or the pie?
The recipe itself.
I mean, I'd be willing to give it a shot. I don't know if it'd be any good.
This is slices of pumpkin in a pie.
I'm assuming the innard slices. I don't know how well the outer cooks.
It is sliced pumpkin, sliced apples, raisin, currants, and spices.
I feel like I have had something similar to that before. I don't know if it was in a pie or something else, but that sounds very similar to something I've had before.
Except the video that I was watching it from, I think it was like tasting history, eating history, something like that. But the recipe says, put the apple in, put the raisins in, put the curds in, put the spice, put the cream. Oh wait, don't forget about the apples. So it's like, I already put everything in, and now you're making a step about the apples. So it's like, what are you supposed to do? Like, put the apples, like, take everything out and then put the apples under? So it's like the person was just writing down the recipe, they forgot a step, and was like, oh yeah, I'm just going to publish it the way it is now.
Mm.
But
Why,
hey,
why
like,
would you need steps, man?
yeah, but like this was probably written back in the 1600s, 1700s, when steps weren't invented yet.
When what wasn't invented yet?
Steps.
Oh, shit! Shit!
Poison, poison.
I've noticed.
Yeah, steps probably weren't invented back in the 1700s.
Why wouldn't they have been invented?
Because this recipe was written out of order.
I would assume that steps would just be a general thing everyone uses.
I was more or less making a joke there.
I don't believe you. I think you are 100% serious.
Better clear that poison buildup.
I guess you're right.
Do we have any poisoned resilient things? So we don't die?
I have a cure.
Okay. And what does this stone or like this text message say?
Demi-human ahead. Poison ahead.
probably poisoned
Whoa,
around the...
okay, that's what he was talking about.
Oh,
The short guys.
hmm.
I thought he meant down the elevator, not literally right there behind the barrel.
Well, thanks for the warning. Liar ahead.
Seek item. Hole. What item? Show me the item.
Wait. Hole. Does that mean it's a,
There might be something beneath
big floor?
this. Oh, it goes up.
Oh. Wait, then the hole must be from,
There's nothing down there.
what about an illusory floor where it said, like, hole? No?
No,
Hmm.
nothing.
Okay. Is there any way to get it back? Oh, there
Never.
it is.
It was still going when I was at this level earlier, so the prompt wasn't up. It must be tall.
Very tall.
Tall. There it is. Now the next question is there something to jump to on the way up? Yes, there is.
Haha!
Item, smithing stone. Alright. Another way down. Alright, I wonder if it's like the other ones where you can just find your way slowly back down, going around the edge like that.
Maybe.
I love underground ruins like this. It's such a cool setting.
Yeah.
And it's even more interesting when you set it in like this fantasy world, right? That's already got like an entire thing that's crumbling around it to begin with.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what the fuck even came before this?
You know, this may sound just like a little bit silly, but I would just like to see a mascot platformer game with like this level of detail. I mean, like, Mario, of course. Mario probably has a lot of detail in Odyssey and like the Zelda games.
I don't think that was the only one.
And the Zelda games probably have immense amounts of detail and to their world.
They do, but like, if I'm going by Breath of the Wild standards, all you really found, like, there was some cool stuff in there. I don't think anything on the level of like underground fucking ruins to get into.
But like, I still think that in some cases, Mario is still a little bit too cartoony. But if you could have, like, I just want to say, like, Gex 4, for example, or to be something completely original, The Adventure of Roger the Beaver, in, like, with, like, this amount of detail to make it seem not that cartoony.
I don't know how you would make a platformer like that now. Like, with literally something like, oh man, Bob the Beaver or what have you, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how you'd make that work and then still be realistic.
Oh, okay, so, like, and I'm not comparing them to this, but, like the Avatar movie series from, like, James Cameron that's supposedly coming out this Christmas? 2022?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, something like that. Or have some non-human thing as a character and have it look decent enough and not super cartoony.
I just don't know. Like, even if we would get something James Cameron, esque, right? Like Avatar, I think it would still be too cartoony. Now, maybe it would be better now than it would have been at the time. Because I remember even watching it back then, being like, "Oh, this looks neat," and then we saw the blue people, and I'm like, "Well, there that goes."
Yeah. I remember seeing Avatar in 3D, and like, my sister like was snapping at me a bit because I kept taking off my glasses at certain points because I was getting a little bit of a 3D headache from certain things, and I was just like, but I just remember.
Oh god, it's the exploders.
I remember that was the perfect 3D movie because there wasn't 3D shoved in your face, and like the bits of 3D they used were so subtle. I'm just like, oh my god, this is so cool. Because there was one scene of, is his name Sean?
I don't know. I could not tell you.
But let me just look this up.
Up we go.
Oh, Jake.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, but there was one part where Jake was at his computer talking into his computer microphone, and that was 3D, like popping out at you, and like nothing else was. And I'm just like, that is so cool.
Why?
Just like this.
Why would the microphone popping out at you be worth doing that for?
I don't know, but it was like just the the angle the camera was at.
It just seems like a weird object to make 3D.
But I'm just like, this is a kind of
Okay,
neat.
hello, Bat.
Like just the subtleness of it.
Oh,
It's
okay,
not
I thought I fell off the edge. I had a small heart attack.
and it's not like, ooh no, this truck is driving at you in 3D.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but just like the subtleness was like good.
Subtleness is good, but I would still argue that you have better options than a microphone. Oh, wait, yeah.
Or like the branch of a tree as you walking by is.
See, now, like, if that's in the foreground, yeah, that'd be a great idea.
Yeah. And it's like, let me push this aside.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember that down in Niagara Falls when I was there like 15, 20 years ago at this point, I went on a 4D ride and that was fun.
I've tried the 4D rides. They're all right.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah, but like 4D rides, if they would integrate smell to it, like if you like go by water and then you can like smell the salt water, like that would be so cool.
I wonder how well it would work, though, right? Because, like, how are they putting that scent in there, and how quickly can they, like, get rid of it to move on to the next scent that's needed?
Right.
Right. Just the feasibility of it is what I'm curious about making it work. Not saying I wouldn't want it. Just saying trying to understand how you would make it work is a bit more difficult
Yeah.
than some of the other stuff.
Because sure, they can put like vibration units in your chair,
Mm-hmm.
like tilt them a bit, make it feel like you're falling.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it was just the 3D effect, but there was one part where my stomach sank as if I was going over an actual cliff, and I'm like, this is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's one of you again.
And we will be fighting them on the next episode of Elden Ring, I guess.
I assume we will.